All right, apes, I know you're going to think that this title is clickbait, but I promise you it's not, because one, it is the most important message that you need to hear before we moaz and before we squeeze, and two, we don't do that kind of bullshit around here on this channel. We tell the fucking truth. So the most important thing you need to know before we moaz, before we squeeze, because we don't know when it's going to happen. So you got to be ready, because it could happen at any moment. So you got to be fucking ready. You got to have your mind right. The lesson is, money is a multiplier. What does that mean? It means that if you're a shitty person before you have money, you're going to be an even shittier person after you have money. If you're a generous person before you have money, you're going to be an even more generous person after you have money, because you have more resources at your disposal to be an even greater and more generous person. And if you're a greedy person before you have money, you're going to be an even more greedy person after, because you likely have a scarcity mindset that money is scarce and it's not readily available and you can't earn it at will. Newsflash, money is fucking everywhere. It's literally trillions of it all over the place. They print that shit on fucking just repeat at the Fed and central banks all over the world. So don't have a scarcity mentality with money. It's everywhere. You just need to go get it. And how do you get it? You earn it. You earn it by trading something of a value, whether that's a product or a service. You trade that value that you provide for that person's money. That's how money works. So if you don't know how to manage money, this is the biggest lesson. If you don't know how to manage money before the moaz, before the squeeze, guess what's going to happen to you after the moaz and after the squeeze? You're going to end up broke again. Why do you think it is that so many lottery winners that are broke before they win the lottery end up broke again? It's because they can't manage $1,000 or $10,000 or $100,000, let alone millions. They don't know what to do with it. So this is what you need to do. Because again, we don't know when the squeeze is going to happen. It could happen at any moment. You need to get your mind right about money. You need to learn how it works, the psychology of it, how to manage it. Because if you don't know how to do that before the moaz, you're going to be absolutely fucked after the moaz. You're going to end up broke again. I'll promise you that. Now, speaking of people being shitty people before the moaz, case in point, look at a guy like Richie Lavoie. I'm not going to call him the Ape Father. Fuck that. He gave himself that title. He didn't earn that title from us apes and the community as our father, the Ape Father. He gave it to himself. So he didn't earn it in my books. But look at what a shitty, just disgusting, fucking fat, shitty slob glutton that guy is. And he doesn't have the tens of millions of dollars that, if, this is a big if, he still has 3,000 some shares of AMC. Think what he is going to be like after the moaz. It's going to be probably pretty entertaining to watch, because I'm sure it's going to be all over YouTube. But me and I think it was, is it Moonmaster? Is that your name? We're talking in the comments. What a spectacle that is going to be to watch, because that guy is going to go insane. He's going to go in. Just imagine, like I said, look how he is now. Imagine when he's got tens of millions of dollars in the bank. It's going to be a spectacle. So get your mind right, apes. Read books, watch videos, people that actually know what the fuck they're talking about. Learn how money works. I mean, it's one of the most important skills that you should know anyways in life. Why it's not taught in schools, it's absolutely beyond me. There's a lot of people advocating for things like budgeting, taxes, investing to be taught in school, but it's not for whatever reason. And there's reasons, there's reasons I believe that why that is, but we're not going to get into it in this video. So get your mind right about money, guys. Because if you don't, you're going to be fucked after the moaz. Learn how to manage that shit. Peace.